Hey, what's going on, guys? Today I wanted to cover some alternatives to live bait for tipping your jigs and spoons when you're out ice fishing. Now, live bait is always a great option if you can get minnow heads, waxies, spikes, that kind of thing, but it's not always available. Sometimes you run out. Some places don't allow it. So what else can we use to add scent and add motion to our jigs and spoons to get those fish to make that final commitment and come in there and hit the bait? Well, that's what we're going to cover in this video. I'm going to give you 5 different options that I've used to catch fish without using live bait, and I'm going to throw in a 6th one at the end as kind of a bonus that's a little bit different. So let's get started with number 1. All right, guys, so here's one of my favorites for a live bait alternative, and that is beaver tail. So beaver tail is an extremely tough bait. It stays on the hook extremely well. It's got lots of oil and fat in it, so lots of good scent, and the fish absolutely love it. Sometimes it's better than live bait because it stays on the hook so well. And Gullickson Bait Company makes it. They package it in a little bag like this, and one little bag will last you a long time just because of just how tough this stuff is. And it's a great option for just putting in your tackle bag or your pocket, carrying with you. This stuff is basically indestructible and preserved, so it really doesn't go bad. You can keep it for a long time, and it's a really nice looking tipping bait for panfish and even walleyes on a small spoon like this. So that's one of my top options for sure for making sure that you got something with you that can serve as an alternative for live bait. All right, guys, number 2 is the Euro-Tackle Mummy Worm. These are actual wax worms that are preserved. They'll last almost forever, and they're pretty flexible. They're not quite as flexible as a live waxy, but if you roll them between your finger and thumb a little bit, they really loosen up and have the consistency almost exactly of a live wax worm. And they're a great option if you're pan fishing and you don't have waxies or spikes with you. And you can get these a lot of different places. I'm gonna leave links down below for all this stuff so you guys can pick up any of it really easily. Just go down in the video description and you'll find all the links there. But that's a great one to carry with you, the Euro-Tackle Mummy Worm. All right, guys, here's one that I've been using quite a bit when I wanna add a little glow and scent to one of my hooks when I'm jigging at night. And that is the Billy Rub Baits Nugget. Comes with the famous Billy Rub scent in it. You can get all the different scents, and it's just basically a little egg, and it glows. So you can glow it up and it just glows that hook, but when a fish comes up to eat it, it's squishy, so it's still going to hook that fish just great. And it just gives the fish something to key on that hook, and a little bit of scent and a little bit of action. They work great during the daytime too, but definitely awesome at night when you want to add just a little bit of glow to that hook to make those fish target that hook. So yeah, Billy Rub Baits Nuggets, they come in all kinds of flavors: waxworm, emerald shiner, all the usual Billy Rub stuff. So definitely check those out. All right, guys, number 4 is a really cool one from Fish Daddy Outdoors called the Double Eye. And basically it's made to be used in place of a fish eye or a fish head on a spoon, especially for game fish. And it acts just like a minnow head. It's got these 2 little dangly pieces here, and then it's got a holographic eye on each side. It's made from biosilicone. It's got a great scent to it as well, and it has basically the identical action of a minnow head, and it's a lot more durable. And honestly, I think it looks a lot better underwater, and I've caught a lot of fish using that as a tipping bait for my spoons and jigs. So definitely check those out. Again, I'll leave a link below for those. Super cool bait. All right, guys, here's another Billy Rub product that I've used many times, and this is a trick you may have seen in some of my other videos, but it absolutely fits too well in this one not to mention it. And that is to just open your Billy Rub scent. It's an oil-based paste basically, and you're gonna dip your hook in there until you get a good gob on there. See that? Big gob. That's gonna stay on the hook. It's gonna add action, it's gonna add scent, it's gonna add flavor to that hook, and it's going to look great underwater, going to give the fish something to key in on, and you won't have any problem hooking that fish. There's nothing in the way. This particular scent is kind of a sleeper, leopard frog. It's really good. I also like nightcrawler, waxworm, emerald shiner, and smelt. Those are kind of my favorite flavors of Billy Rub. So definitely try that out. It works, and it's amazing how long that stuff stays on the hook and how much scent it puts into the water. So definitely put that in your bag of tricks when it comes to alternatives for live bait. So there you go, guys. There's 5 alternatives to live bait that both add scent and action to your bait. Now what about that 6th bonus? Well, it's a feathered treble. I added a feathered treble to the Zero Tackle Z Darter V2. This is a little clam feathered gaff treble, and these are great. Now, this doesn't necessarily add scent, but what you can do is you can dab this in liquid scent. Fish Daddy makes a great liquid scent that I've been using, and you just put a couple drops on that feather and it holds the scent. So it adds scent and action. So tip some of your spoons ahead of time, tip some of your jigging lures ahead of time, dip them in a little liquid scent, and you're going to be back in business. So there you go, guys. There's your bonus. Thanks for watching. Make sure you check out the links below for all this stuff. Subscribe to the channel. I got a lot more videos just like this one and a lot more coming. So thanks again, guys. We'll see you next time. Get hooked up.